Hello everyone, Dawn here. Welcome back to the school garden. Tonight I am simply watering and maybe pulling some weeds while I water. So let me go ahead and get started. Alright, so the garden is now watered. It's been a little bit since I've shown you anything we've done in here. I think the last time I filmed was when I planted or at least the last time I filmed and shared with y'all was when I planted the corn. So I'll show you that tonight, but let me go ahead. I'm going to turn the camera around. And sorry guys, I don't have my selfie stick and my tripod with me. I apparently left it in my classroom. So bear with me on my shaky arms since I am having to raise it and I'm on my phone. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and turn it around and show you the progress of our school garden. Alright, so first up, I know I usually end up starting at the herb and wildflower bed, but we're going to start at the other end. So this is okra. This is, I guess, the second batch of okra that I planted. I really ought to keep dates down of when I plant things. But anyways, that's the second batch. I'll show you the first in a minute. This is our cherry tomato plant. It still has some cherry tomatoes on it. Looks like I think I saw one while I was watering that's ready to pick. It's not producing a whole lot right now because we are really hot, but I'm just going to love on it and continue to water it. There's like a batch right there of flowers. Go away, fly. I got a fly bugging me. So there's a batch of flowers right there. There's lots of little batches of flowers. So who knows? We may have a whole lot of cherry tomatoes again in a little bit. All right, this is our bell pepper and watermelon bed. So we've got two bell peppers, one at each end, and they are producing bell peppers once again. And then we have watermelon. You can see there's one there, there's one here, there's one there, there's one hanging right there, one there. I don't even know how many. It's awesome. It's awesome. There's still, oh, there's another one right there. And they're all getting pretty good size. So I'm so excited. Oh, there's another one down here. I see a baby right there. Oh, yeah. So there's a whole bunch of watermelon. I am so excited about that. All right. So then here we have okra crop number 1. Those are the tall ones. And we only had 5 that, I think I planted like 12 and only 5 grew. So there's 5 okra. Let's see, I don't have any blossoms that are opened, but in case you've never seen an okra blossom, and I do have some okra to pick tonight before I leave. And you know what's so funny is I picked okra yesterday. This one was not ready. This one was only maybe 2 inches, and now it's a good 7 or 8. So that's hilarious. But yeah, I picked okra yesterday. And then all these baby plants, that is crop number 3. So I want to say I planted those just a few days before I planted the corn. All right, so here's our cucumber bed. These are beans. We have 3 bean plants that sprouted. I want to say I planted like 8 beans, but only 3 sprouted, but that's okay. That's okay. It's our cucumbers. They have definitely spent. They're done. Even though there's some flowers, so who knows? Maybe we'll get some more. But I'm not too worried about these right now. I'm letting it stay because of the squash bugs. If I let the cucumbers stay there, then hopefully they'll no longer invade anything else. So that's kind of what I'm looking for right now. They're mostly on the cucumbers and nothing else. This is cantaloupe. Again, I've never grown cantaloupe before. This little bug. There's a fly, and sorry if this camera gets shaky. There is a fly that is driving me crazy. This is our cantaloupe. There are quite a few little cantaloupes in here. So there's one there. There's one right in there. I think that yellow one, I'm assuming it's ready to harvest because they start out a real dark green, like that one, and then they get lighter, and then this one turned that color. So I guess I'll take that home with me tonight and we'll cut into it and see. So again, I've never grown cantaloupe before. This is a melon bed at this end. So these big leaves here, the heart-shaped leaves, those are midget melon, or as I call them to the kids, mini melon. And they start out green, and when they're ripened, they turn yellow. So we did learn that. There's a whole bunch of them in here. So that's exciting. Here's a baby. Where did I see a baby? There's a baby one right there. And there's like 3 hanging on the trellis. So that's cool. Oh, there's another one. So quite a few midget melon. Here in the middle, we have a watermelon. So you can see it right there. We have watermelon. There's one there. I think those are midget melon. Here's watermelon. And so they're the green, these green shaped leaves. I don't know what you'd call them, fern shaped or something. And then we have lemon melon. The lemon melon are yellow. So they're yellow when they are growing, and it looks like I have one that's busted here. So I don't know if it got ripened and I didn't know it, or if it got too wet, which I can't imagine it being too wet. But anyways, so it looks like it did split in the ants, and I'm gonna have to drop it. I am allergic to fire ants, so the ants did get it. So we're gonna throw it in that bed over there that's just kind of gathering weeds. So anyways, that's the watermelon bed, or the melon bed, I should say. Lemon melon, the type of watermelon, and midget melon. And then we have our wildflowers. I'm actually kind of more excited about the wildflowers than I am all of the fruits and vegetables. Just because I've never done the wildflowers before, and they're just huge, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Huge, beautiful bushes of wildflowers. They just take my breath away. Oh, look at that one. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Okay, and then here's the corn. The corn has been planted, I want to say about 3 weeks. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's 10 in there. This bed does need to be weeded, but it's just too dang hot. So anyways, it's just hot. So anyways, there's our corn. I'm excited about that. And then we come over to our herb and wildflower bed. We have more wildflowers. They're spread out a little bit more. As it looks like as they're getting taller, and this bed gets a whole lot more sun than everywhere else in the garden. And with it being so hot, it really needs to be watered every day, I guess. But anyways, it still looks really pretty, I think. So we have our lavender, garden sage, rosemary, sweet basil, and then in the grow bag, if you look real close, you can see the dill. I'm not sure what those are. The dill are the little bitty green sprouts. The leaves that you see, the rounded leaves, like I said, I'm not sure what those are, but I have some more over here. So they may actually be wildflowers that have dropped their seeds. So we shall see. But let me come on out here and you can see, I just really love this bed. And it's so fragrant. So the sweet basil and the rosemary and the garden sage, you can just walk up and just kind of touch it all and just get a good whiff of it. And so I really wish we had smell-o-vision so you could smell this garden right now. All right, so I've done what I'm gonna do in the garden tonight. I have watered it. I've done just a tiny bit of weeding in some of the beds. And I think that's just all I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my Saturday evening. I am going to watch Netflix and I'm going to crochet and just chill out. So go ahead, like and subscribe. Post in the comments. Tell me something you think we ought to grow. Again, we're in North Texas. It does get really hot in the summer. But give me some ideas. I need some new ideas. We are getting ready to plant some new things for the fall, and I would like your input. So what do you think we ought to plant? So again, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.